All right, and ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday night. Normally, you see a Mile High podcast. Normally, we do this on YouTube, but tonight is a night of James's games, the biggest James's games that we have. So this will be very excited. We all want to check in. None of these guys know what we're doing because, quite frankly, I make all the rules. So they just showed up and they were nice enough to be here. So let's go around, meet some of our players, and then I'll tell them the rules. First off, the owner of Scratch Catering, our guest on the last week's episode of Mile High Podcast, Chef Dave. What's up, Chef Dave? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing amazing. Thanks for having me on tonight. And I'm interested to see we're going to be all into, and let's have some fun.
Yes, it's going to be a good time tonight. He is a first-time player. On the other side, we have another first-time player, host of the Potter Girls podcast. We've got Christy. Christy, how are you today?
I'm good, James. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I know you just did a podcast before this with Dave. You did the quick hits. I see you have a phone a friend literally right next to you. So you guys better be good at this game because you got two minds working on it. So all set. And our third person who has never done this show before, he's played it on the regular Mile High podcast, but this is the first time she's coming in live to play it on its own standalone game. Mel, how is the downstairs of my own house?
It's very nice, as you can see. I've updated it.
It's amazing. It's dark where I am, and it's sunny. It's beautiful. Where you gotta get downstairs.
It's a big house, man.
Wow.
It's so big, it's already sunsetting upstairs.
Right? It's a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. Also, the current leader of our James's Game things, he's played this game a lot, and he finally won a game. We have Mr. Mike Santore. He is the host of the Santore Project and Santore Now What? What is going on, Santore?
What's happening? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
I like the layout of your table taking up a third of your screen.
You like that? Is that nice?
No, you can leave it.
Yes,
you're short. You look very short. It cuts you right off at like below your rib cage.
You're short.
And last but not least, my partner in almost everything we do on Truckee Pacific and Mile High Podcast, he is horrible at James's games. He has played the most James's games, and he does not win to save his life. My buddy Dave. Dave, how are you today?
Well, that was a really deflating intro going into this game. It's like, you suck at these games. This is a game, and you're going to suck at this game too. So, how you doing? Great, James. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Except I'm going to do horrible in this game because nobody has faith in me.
You may. There's these James's games all have their own rules, and these rules are going to be interesting to you guys. Before we go any farther, though, I'm going to take a minute, and we're going to have a moment of silence because in the Truckee Pacific neighborhood, we have friends that we grew up with, we have families that we grew up with, and a close friend of ours, DW, he's been on our show a couple different times. He lost someone very close to him in his family. So for our friends at Truckee Pacific, we're going to take a quick moment of silence. All right, thank you guys very much for that. I don't know how long a moment lasts, but that felt like a deep moment. So here it is. You guys ready for the rules? Who's excited to know how the rules are going to go?
I'm excited to know that you have rules.
I do.
Because the rules are ever changing on James's games.
They are. I made them, but I made these up like an hour and a half ago. So a couple quick things that are going to happen. Number one, look around at the other people on the screen. They will not be all here at the end of the game. If you get kicked out of this game, if you lose a round, you're out. I'm booting you off. You're going to have to go to Facebook. You're going to have to watch it yourself. See everybody else play. Yeah, no, it's cold. I'm cold. But I'm not cold because I'm not the one who's going to boot it off. You guys are all voting for who gets booted off every round of game. That's right. We are playing my own version of the weakest link. Now, since you guys
I play
get no
that with
money,
my spouse on a daily.
since there's no money, all you're doing this for is glory. So we're going to go in a round robin. I'm going to ask everybody a question. You're going to give your answer. Hopefully you're right. At the end of a 2-minute round, I'm going to ask you all who you want to vote off. Once we get a consensus, that person is voted off. We don't get to hear from them anymore. They lose the game.
Dirty.
Oh, dare you.
Dirty.
There will be a champion at the end of this. Now, let me give some piece of advice for people. Number one, Dave has never won a James's Game game. And I know he's the host, and I know he runs Truckee Pacific, but if after the first round, you guys are done with Dave, I will kick him off the show, and he will watch from Facebook.
Man, there's no playing favorites, man. There's no playing
So
favorites.
just letting you know. You have
Yeah, totally. I am as competitive as they come. So if I lose fair and square, man, I will take my lumps as a man.
The other thing you need to know is Santore is running very, very close to being one of our Tournament of Champions players. He won last time. He came really close a few times. We only have one Tournament of Champions player, and that is Miss Courtney Gund. She is our reigning champion. I have no one to compete against her. So if you don't want Santore to get that privilege, take him out of the first round, and I will kick him out. So everybody understand the rules?
All right, ruthless. Like
Ruthless.
roll.
All right. So the way this is going to go is I have an order that I see on my screen. It's definitely not the order that you guys all see on your own screen. And strangely enough, you can't see the 2-minute timer because I don't have a producer. I am my own producer. So I will keep track of the timer. So what we are about to do, the first round, the first 2 minutes, our questions are going to be entirely about Disney. So
Might as well just get off now.
Got it.
All right.
I hope you all
Shit,
know
I know I'm going to lose this one. If I look at all the people that I'm going against, we have skippers, we have moms of young children.
Facebook is looking really good right now.
Man.
some of you guys are going to be so the cycle is going to go the way I see it. We're starting off with Santore and we're
Of course.
ending with Mel. So the other three of you, you're somewhere in it. You'll be surprised when your time comes up. All right. So as of right now, first question, Santore, and the 2-minute timer starts. Santore, what year did Disneyland open?
1971.
Incorrect, 1955. Dave, what was the name of Wendy's dog in Peter Pan? David Hawkins.
Oh.
Billy. I don't know.
Incorrect. And you wasted everyone's time. Who trained Hercules to be a hero?
Whose turn?
Who?
Christy.
Whose turn?
Oh,
Christy.
sorry. What? Repeat the question.
Who trained Hercules to be a hero?
No idea.
No idea. It was Phil.
Bruce.
Jeff, what is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2?
Can we steal an answer?
Jeff? That's on you. Chef David?
Oh, Chef. I thought you were saying Jeff.
You're
I was like, what?
like, nobody
Okay,
introduced Jeff to me.
Damn, I never saw Toy Story.
No Toy Story. It's Al's Toy Barn. Mel, are you going to get a question here? How many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Lands have in the movie Frozen?
Oh, that's such a random ass number. 8.
8? No, that is incorrect. And you guys do not understand time limits. The answer is no. Santore,
I don't know the answer. What am I gonna do? Make you sit here and stare at me for a full 90 seconds?
what full
Yeah,
house?
that doesn't. We
voices
ran
of
out of time for the Jeff stuff.
Santore, which Full House character voices Aladdin?
Oh my God. What Toy Story? What?
What Full House character voices Aladdin?
Oh my God. I don't even know the dude. Not Saget. The blonde hair dude. Goofy kid guy. I don't know his name.
His name is Steve. You get no points.
Fine.
Dave,
I don't want one anyway.
what is the name of Andy's neighbor in Toy Story?
Sid.
That is correct.
Good job.
What land is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad located in? Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
Adventureland.
You're not Christy?
You're not- and you're incorrect. It is Frontierland. I gave you guys like 3 minutes on that one. So whichever one of you guys
I got a point. I'm waiting.
You guys, they deserve it. So,
God, we are gonna get thrown out of here, guys.
oh yeah,
Dave is gonna win.
someone is thrown out. Dave's the only one who answered a question correctly. Unfortunately, the circle that you answered in is the circle that you had to vote people off in. No more being nice. These guys are your enemies. I'm going to start with Santore. You're each going to vote. The one with the most votes gets kicked off the show right now. Santore, you got to get rid of one of your other competitors. It can't be you. Who are you voting out?
I can't do that.
You have.
Really?
Yes.
I don't like this pressure. All right. Damn it. I don't like it. I'm not doing it.
You have to.
Fine. All right. Then I'll say Dave Hawkins since he's got
Dave Hawkins has one vote to him. Dave, it's your turn to vote. You can return the favor to Santore, or you can throw your vote somewhere else. Where's that vote going?
I'm gonna vote Santore, and not because not out of spite, but because he's a strong competitor, and I want him gone because I respect his competitiveness.
Well, thank you. Vice
There you
versa.
Christy and Mike, you guys have one vote between two people. There's one vote for Santore. There's one vote for Dave. Who you guys vote for?
We have agreed to vote off Santore tonight because he does seem like a very strong competitor.
Oh,
Well,
2 votes for Santore, 1 vote for Hawkins. Jeff Davis, are you sending Santore home with a 3rd vote? Or are you going to make Mel be the tiebreaker? Or are you just going to throw a name out there? Who are you voting out?
You know, Dave is my buddy, and he voted against Dave. So I'm going for Santore. You're out of here. Bye-bye.
Santore.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend.
This is tough.
This is tough.
Bye,
Mel, you
Santore.
got away from it. You didn't even have to vote. Santore, you're out of the show, but I'm going to let you plug your you on the way out. What should we look for you on?
looking for this Wednesday coming up. What now with Santore?
What now?
What now?
What now with Santore? Santore, it's been really fun having you. You're off to the waiting room. That's it, guys.
Bye.
That is how simple you are out of this show. Be prepared. All right, so we're starting off. We've got a new game. It's not Disney trivia. We're going to play some 80s movie trivia is the next round. The cycle is going to start the same way up. That means, Dave, you were the first one to answer. And Mel, you'll be the last one to answer. And Chef David, I'm going to say Chef David this time. So
Chef David.
Not Jeff.
not Jeff. There will be no Jeffs on this round.
My friend Jeff's birthday is today, and so I hung out with Jeff.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Jeff, and I was like, what?
How does James know Jeff? That's crazy.
Small world, man.
Right.
We are neighbors.
All right, guys. So you have to answer your questions faster. This is a time game. 2 minutes is not that long of a time. And Dave is the only one who's answered anything correctly. You don't put that on your records. All right. So here we go. 2 minutes. Dave, you get the first question. Which 1980s movie was the highest grossing film of the decade?
Ghostbusters.
Incorrect. It was E.T. Christy, which 1980s movie was Alan Rickman's first feature film role?
Ghostbusters?
Incorrect. It was Die Hard. Chef David,
Die
what
Hard, that guy.
movie spawned 6 sequels and a TV series?
Alien.
Incorrect. Police Academy. Melody, which 80s movie was the first to become a hit largely due to MTV?
Wayne's World.
Incorrect. Flashdance. Okay, the next one is going to be quotes. Dave, what movie is this from? I Am Serious and Don't Call Me Shirley.
Airplane.
That is
We can get
correct.
questions like that.
Christy, what is this one? Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Indiana Jones.
That is correct. Chef David, we came, we saw, we kicked its ass. What movie is that from?
Ghostbusters.
That is correct. Melody, don't mess with the bull, young man. You'll get the horn. What movie is that from? Don't mess with the bull. You'll get the horns.
I don't know. I see it.
Incorrect. It's The Breakfast Club. Dave, life's pretty fast once in a while.
Ferris Bueller.
Take a look at it. You couldn't miss it. That is correct. Ferris Bueller. Christy, hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
The Princess Bride.
That is correct. Chef David, Carpe Diem, boys. Seize the day. Make your lives extraordinary.
Top Gun.
That is from Dead Poet Society. Mel, last question. If I could disappear forever and it wouldn't, I could disappear forever and it wouldn't make any difference. What movie's that from?
What? I could disappear forever.
Forever and it
And it wouldn't make any difference. I don't know again. Sorry.
That would be 16 Candles.
Yeah, you got some have some hard questions there. Melody.
Yeah, for the record, I knew every single one except the two you asked. Freaking one.
Isn't that how it all works out? It's too bad it didn't fall on that at the right time. But guess what time it is again, guys? 1 2, we're going home. We're down to 4. Dave, you get the first vote. Who of the rest of the 3 are you sending home tonight? Now, if David saved you last time, are you saving him or are you getting him out of here?
No, I am actually I'm gonna vote Christy off because she said that Alan Rickman's first movie was Ghostbusters.
I was trying to be
That's
proud.
inexcusable, Christy. You had phone a friend right next to you. I'm sorry. No.
It's
You
double
put it in
back
my
because there were
head.
2 of them there. I agree. Christy, it's your chance to get back at Dave or kick one of the other 2 people out here. What are we going to do? Who you voting off?
We're gonna kick off Mel.
Oh, Mel's getting so 1 vote, Christy, 1 vote, Mel. One of the girls may be going home today. Chef David, the vote goes to you.
Man, like Mel, you didn't get any right. So Mel, like, I love you, but you gotta go, girl. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
I gave her the Princess
Nobody
Bride.
said my name, just girl. Bye.
oh, see, and there you go, Mel. You're gonna cheat. You're it. They've said that you were gone. The sun is going down on you. It's gonna be dark like it is upstairs. You have a chance to promote. Is there anything you want to shout out?
Yes, just eBay, Mountain Shore. I have moved all of my other stuff from Poshmark out to Mountain, right? Mountain Shore.
Yes, Mountain Shore. I'll promote for you because they kicked you out at the right time. Your audio got super duper weird. So, Mel, thanks for being part of it. You're being put in the waiting room. Guys, and then there were 3.
What was
There were 3. All right, guys. 2 more minutes. We're going a little different. We're doing TV trivia from the 1990s. And because once I kicked Mel off the show, the order rearranged on my screen, and I'm a simple-minded guy, the question order is going to change. Christy gets the first question. Chef David gets the last question. Dave, you're in the middle. All right. I'm putting 2 minutes on the clock. This is 90s TV trivia. Christy, question number 1. Who killed Laura Palmer on Twin Peaks?
No idea.
It was her father, Leland Palmer. Dave, who is Eric Cartman's father?
I don't know. Sorry.
Eric Cartman's father is his mother. Jeff David, which character from Beavis and Butthead has their own show?
Butthead.
Daria. Christy, which character, how long were Jerry Seinfeld and his pals sentenced in the series finale?
I hated that show. 10 years.
1 year. Dave, on Beverly Hills 90210, how did Scott, David's best friend, kill himself?
He hung himself.
He did not. He shot himself accidentally by a gun.
I don't believe that. I think he watched his own show.
Yeah. Chef David, Marge Simpson has the same maiden name as former First Lady. Name that former First Lady.
How dare you come at me with the White House?
Marge Simpson's maiden name is the same as a First Lady's maiden name.
I don't know. I don't watch The Simpsons.
So it is Jackie Kennedy.
Bouvier.
Both Jackie Kennedy and Marge Simpson have the last name of Bouvier. Christy, what show did Claire Danes get her start on?
Who?
Claire Danes.
Oh, My So-Called Life.
That is correct. Dave, what is the name of Mulder and Scully's boss in the X-Files?
Murdoch.
Skinner.
Wow.
Chef Dave, what is Mulder's nickname on the X-Files? And that is it. The answer is Spooky. Spooky Mulder is what they called him on the X-Files. Guys, another round is gone. You know what that means. One of you guys got to go home. That means two of you will be left to compete to win this game. Since the rounds changed, the voting changed. Christy, you're starting us off. Who are we sending home?
I'm going to send him Chef David just because I want to go head to head with my cousin David.
Oh, family, blood thicker than water. Dave, do you agree with that statement? Are you going head to head, or are you turning on family?
Or are you scared?
You know what? Chef David, I love you very much, but it's time for me to go against Christy head to head.
How dare you? Don't ever ask me to be on this game again.
Oh, Chef David, he didn't even promote anything. He just left. I didn't even kick him out.
Man, he hates me so bad. He just took off. That's a man. He really hates me now, man.
That was it. Well, guys.
Let's promote Scratch Catering first. Let's promote his company, Scratch Catering.
Oh,
yeah.
Go
He's
to
from
Scratch
scratch. Yeah, he's great. So
yeah, Chef David we all promote all the time, and he just didn't get his chance of promotion. All right, guys, congratulations to the final two. You guys have been doing a podcast all evening, so I don't know how you teamed up ahead of time to figure that out, but you did, and congratulations. One of you will be the champion of James's game tonight. But it's not going to be easy because they're moving back to Disney trivia, and you guys were not at Disney trivia. All right, 5 questions apiece, much like the end of the weakest link. Whoever has the most questions right at the end of these 5 questions each wins. If you're tied, we keep going till one of you guys get it wrong. Because once again, the order changed, and I base everything on what I can see because it's my games. Dave will get the first question, and we will go back and forth through 5 questions. Dave, question number 1. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters?
Margaret and Nancy.
Incorrect. It's Anastasia and Drusilla.
That's close.
Potters. Dave, you're going against 2 people. You got the Potters here. All right. What is the name of Ariel and Prince Eric's daughter?
Oh, my kid watched that freaking show.
Cameron.
No. Anastasia. I don't know.
It is Princess Melody. That's what happened when you kick her off the show, guys.
She comes back to haunt you.
It comes back to haunt you. Dave, which Disney princess sings Once Upon a Dream?
Anastasia.
No, it is Aurora from Sleeping.
That's what I meant. I meant
This is
Aurora.
the third Anastasia question. You both know that was owned by Fox first, right?
I swear to God, I meant Aurora. That's exactly what I meant. I got it wrong, yes, but I meant Aurora.
See how you
Came
can
out.
implant a thought into somebody's brain, Dave?
It just-
Yeah, I blame you. She's playing mind tricks, James. She deducts the point.
No, that's not how this works. It's my game. If she's playing good mind tricks, I'll give her a point. All right. What are the names of Hades' minions in Hercules?
This is like the one
This is your
Disney
second
movie I
Hercules
never
question.
saw. Thing 1 and thing 2.
It is Pain and Panic. Pain and Panic.
Bobcat Goldthwait.
All right, Dave. Where does Mike Wazowski take his girlfriend Celia for her birthday dinner in Monsters, Inc.?
Oh my God. Harryhausen's.
Harryhausen is correct. We have one answer correct on the thing. Very impressive, Dave. Very impressive, Dave. Oh, you're going to wish you had this one, though. Potters, what does a Hakuna Matata mean?
It means no worries.
That is correct. It means no worries for the rest of your day. We are tied 1-1. Each player has 2 questions left. Dave, what is the name of the castle in Shanghai Disneyland Park?
I don't know.
It is the Enchanted Storybook Castle.
Oh.
Potters, what are the names of the 7 dwarfs in Snow White?
Sleepy, grumpy, dopey, bashful, Doc. Sneezy. I did. Oh no! I'm gonna get 6 out of 7. Ah. Nope.
No. The one you were missing was Happy.
Damn
Very
it.
happy. So, final question. One of you guys got to get this right to win it, or we're just going to keep asking questions till one of you guys get it right. All right. Dave, the sorcerer's name in Fantasia spells what backwards?
Magic.
Disney. Good guess, though. There's a handful of things that it could be. Magic would be a good one. Christy, how many fingers does Mickey Mouse have?
4.
Mickey Mouse has 4 fingers. And with that, because she gets to promote and you don't, Dave, you better wave your hand, because right now, before anything else, I'm putting you in the waiting room. There you go. So that is it. Christy, you, the Potters have made it as the champions of tonight's James's game. That means you got to come back. You got to go get Santore. We need a champion. We need a champion to go up against our current champion. But you get all the information. Promote whatever you want to promote. It's all on you, Christy. What do you want to promote?
Oh, next Potter Girls podcast is Thursday, March 4th at 7 p.m. We're going to talk reboots and all that fun, nasty shit out there. Potter Girls podcast.
That's it. Check out the Potter Girls podcast. Thank you all for tuning into James's game. That is it. And we are out of here.
This has been a Truckee Pacific production. For sponsorship inquiries and comments, go to the Mile High Podcast at gmail.com.